Yep.
Yes.
Hello everybody, it's your boy Chioko. Today, of all days, we have a heck of a stream for everyone. Welcome to Osmond presents Astral Shackles. Today's stream is going to be quite interesting in that we've currently got a heck of a group together. Some of you guys are here on extremely light charges. Some of you are here on extremely violent charges. It's really just going to come down to a roll of the dice which one actually pegs you guys and gets you killed. So, today of all days, let's have some fun, shall we? I'm rolling over to the player hub. Scrolling to rolling. Damn right. Have you ever listened to jungle music before? Do you know the 2000s era racing game stuff called Arcology?
No.
Okay. I'm going to be streaming this because this is actually a somewhat permissible soundtrack for this game and it kind of works out. I need to find it first real quick. I have the OST, so like it's not really gonna be a problem if I look this up and stream it. Meowdy, tired white mage, how you doing? There we go.
Oh, hey, nerd.
All right, let's see if I can actually get this thing streaming. Okay. Alright, desktop audio. Let's see here. Can we actually get... Can you guys try talking real quick?
I mean, I could try talking.
There you go.
I
that
certainly
works.
could.
I'll
It's
try and
been
fail.
Fair enough, fair enough.
not the most functional today, but
Alright. Tired white mage, can you tell us whether or not those groups of people are audible? Groupers? Groupers. Fish.
Yeah,
They are
us,
currently
guys.
fish.
We're groupers.
Fish.
fish.
Your fish.
You know what that means.
Perfect. Brilliant.
Blood
Um,
moment.
Fucking hell. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. So, we're gonna have some fun here, and by that I mean we're about to go ahead and get started. For everybody who hasn't read this module, which is literally all of you, I'm going to read out the outline. Let me try to turn this down ever so slightly on my end, because it is going to be very annoying if I keep it this loud, in my ear at least.
Horrible. Death.
Yup, me too.
Death
Okay.
penalty. Get in the map.
I've already done it. Don't you worry, I've done my time. Okay. All players, I'm going to ask you the following question. Who among you have taken a severe punishment?
I think that's me.
Okay.
It's
Who
you.
among you have taken a high, moderate, or other punishment besides light? Who
None
here
of
has
us, I
taken
think.
light punishment?
We got lights and a severe.
Okay.
Yo,
2 lights and a severe, boys. It's gonna be an entertaining night. So, each of you guys have committed crimes. You may decide the reasons why you have done this, but always, regardless of the truth, you have been declared guilty by your peers. You, to a man, have a chip on your shoulder. Even if you've been patriotic to your homeland in the past, you have been betrayed. You have been sent to die, and now you have a chance to return. I will be dangling this over you for the entire module. You have an NPC handler. This handler will decide your entire fate for the rest of this module, whether or not you live or die. If you perform acts that are openly anti-Cothean, or otherwise betray Cothea, you are to be punished. if your punishment is high enough, you will be killed instantly without save. I stare directly at Scar.
Hey, whoa. That feels hurtful.
For real. Tickers lock all other punishments out, period, and players are allowed to stack up punishments if they so choose. You have not stacked your punishments. Each of you have one. Therefore, you're fine for now. We're going to go over the bloom real quick.
You don't need that much enforcement. Just a girl. I didn't do anything bad. I did not
You did
swear at that
plenty.
officer for 15 minutes straight
It's
and
fine.
then try to run away.
It's fine. You're not going to kill everyone in a 10-mile radius. It's fine. So,
It's fine.
I would never.
dead magic and the bloom. Dead magic zones are formed when a player pushes significant quantities of magic through bodies in such a way that it damages the location irreversibly. When this occurs, casting magic becomes impossible. Additionally, if more magic is pumped into an area that is on top of a dead magic zone, the bloom begins to corrupt it. The ground becomes crystalline and cracks underfoot, and creatures begin to fall to the effects of bloom corruption, becoming crystalline angelic beings with wings of quartz. If a player takes on a stage of bloom corruption, consult the following chart for information on their descent into the guise of a monster. I'm not going to give you that information. You all already know it. By mentioning the word bloom out loud, I've already given you guys the necessary information on how this module is going to go.
So I'm not a mage. Any of you all mages?
Nope.
Nope.
We're
Damn,
gonna have
that's
some
Magic
crazy.
phase
fun.
or whatever.
We're going to have some fun with this one.
How about we don't cause bloom corruption then?
I got banned
Don't
from
you
playing
worry.
a mage, so I don't touch that shit.
It's
Yeah,
fine. It's fine.
Magic, maybe not my thing.
Maybe not. Maybe not right now.
Maybe not the best thing.
I'm just going to go ahead and link my stream in a mutual TTRPG crew channel.
Yeah, White
Yeah.
Mage, all I'm saying is they just don't like it when you start a blood cult with the homies. So just don't start
Don't
a blood
do
cult with
it.
the
Don't
homies.
start a blood cult with the homies.
And you're good.
How do I
Fun
end
times had by all.
embedding? How do I end embedding? Remove
That's
embedding.
what I'm saying. They're haters. That's what. If
There
nobody
you
got me, tired White Mage got me. That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
fine. It's
Haters gonna
fine.
hate, you know?
Okay. So let's see here.
That's what I'm. Fuck.
So
Dab
we
me
get
up. Dab me up,
executed
tired White
for
Mage.
betraying Cothea, but not for starting a blood cult, right?
It's fine. It's fine.
We would
Nothing
never start a
terrible
blood cult.
happened.
This party
Nothing
would never
terrible
start a
happened.
blood cult, right?
Maybe.
Sure. Certainly not.
Certainly not.
Hello, on. Welcome to
Hi.
the stream. Okay. The cockles? The shells.
The wire?
I don't think that's the word you were looking for, or a word you want.
Hi, I apparently don't know how to use English properly. The comms
know.
crackle to life as the prison ship pulls out of slip space. The stars, blurred and streaking and broken in places as they rip across the port windows of the jump seats, bathed in red fluorescent light, slowly come to a stop as their astral dance recedes into a dull, slow march across the cosmos. At the head of the room, a sealed, airlocked metal door slowly opens, the docking clamps sinking in further as the head of the craft transitions from one that would detach from the prisoners and leave them stranded, should they break free, to one that is now holding them anchored in relative safety. For now. A single woman strides free from the piloting bay. She wears the black, sleek uniform of a Cothean penal colony disciplinary officer, a PCDO. It looks like plainclothes, a standard jumpsuit with a military half cape and thigh-high black leather boots done up with paracord. But the prisoners shackled to their chairs.
Just out of character. Me, odd. I'm wolf whistling at her.
How dare you?
That's what I'm saying. All right, on. Dab me
Okay,
up. Dab
okay.
me up on it.
For real, for real.
No, yeah, all right, completely.
I didn't have a bomb in my neck. That would blow me
Imagine.
up. I'd do it in character.
For real, for real. The prisoners, shackled to their chairs, know that this is bullet, ionic, and blade proof. This is a military uniform designed only for high-level officers. The only real way to take her down would be a clean shot to the skull, and that would be even more of a death sentence than what they had already agreed to. A spacing would be generous at this point. The woman, black hair done up in the ponytail style of an engineering corp Black Star officer, has pale skin painted red by the fluorescent lights, hands scarred from 100-odd battles needed to advance to her office. She casts her gaze across you as she beholds the prisoners before her, before folding her arms behind her back, standing at attention. If a majority of the players have light severity crimes, the officer will appear sympathetic, creased eyes slightly watching over the people that do not have her best interests in mind. I don't rightly know what led to you all being sent into this mess, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry to do this to you. My name is Elira. I'm your handler for this mission. You have been sent to eliminate insurrectionists in the distant asteroids world of Tala 15. To that extent, your current mission and target are Tier Star Labs. I've been informed that your crimes are light, and as such, you likely have no major risks that should come up around these people. But it is my duty, as an officer in the Cothean forces, to inform you that they are terrorists and black-hearted individuals, originally infiltrating this place as scientists, before slaughtering the inhabitants and taking control of the fusion reactor within. She pauses, and then turns to Scar. A shame that you're with these two. I would hope that you would have expired in slip space and left the cleanup operation to me. Anyway, do you have any questions for me?
Do I know you from somewhere, or do you look at everyone like you either hate their guts or want to start flirting with them?
She
Like,
smiles
your face
broadly.
looks just a little bit familiar, but I can't quite place it. Like, you kind of look like you want to put a bolt through my head, but, like, I don't know if that's just your face, or...
I get that a lot. I can tell you that it's a resting bitch face. And she kind of smirks broadly and then
shame.
says, well, in some cases I do want to put a bullet through their head. But for now, this one, and she tilts her head towards Scar, won't be enough of a trouble for me to do it myself yet. You two haven't caused enough issues yet for me to consider it. And she shows teeth at that point.
You do care. How kind of you.
Perhaps. Depends on how this mission goes.
I'm gonna raise my hand like I'm a student in a classroom.
Yes. The goat.
Suck up.
If I do a good job, can I get deported?
She blinks. She's like, you realize that this is... I will see that I can put in a good word with the immigration officers.
Thanks.
She shakes her head slightly as if like, did you really just ask me that fucking question? And kind of shrugs her shoulders slightly. The enemy numbers roughly 40 individuals of a variety of states of readiness. 15 appear to have medium-class mecha, 10 of which have been identified as WBPS tagged operator frames. 5 of these are unknown in their exact details, but are believed that one is a Chaldea 1 North Star. This mech is likely the leader's. If you should encounter it, do not fight it. Run away until you can properly destroy it. She takes off her coat and stands back slightly. 10 individuals within the facility appear to have access to machining and code-breaking skills, and as such are operating the facility's various cameras, turrets, and automated defenses. You probably shouldn't activate any of them. For, well, your own safety's sake. I will be operating in the command center at the head of the craft. If you should cause me issue, I will activate, well, and she gestures to, well, your various shackles, shock collars, and the heart of Scar in particular. And then kind of tilts her finger up and points at the collars around your neck, the red lights flashing. Should you cause particular insult, you all will not make it off of that station.
Suppose you could say my hands are tied then, aren't they?
Oh,
More so
please.
shackled, but yes. Have I made myself quite clear?
I was funny, damn it.
She kind of
Yes, ma'am.
smirks. In that case, I will be watching you, and I will be ensuring that you give me results. Best of luck. She turns on her heel, kind of casts one final glance over her shoulder, and then slams a red button set into the side of the doorway before the doors seal shut behind her and gas erupts from vents all around either side of the door. The airlock seals hiss as the craft detaches from the pilot console. As it floats, separated only by a series of hydraulic clamps, your seats lock in, the straps biting slightly as from above, your cockpit seals closed, windows frosting over as diagnostic systems boot above you, at your hands and at your waists. Readouts flash across the windows as the systems flash green, and with a violent jerk, the craft plummets from orbit. You all feel the floor drop away from you as your craft plummets 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, and fire begins to lick at the windows. You land in a blackened, charred ball of rock. Buildings are present
I was
here.
screaming loudly the whole time.
As you do. It's a frightening experience being dropped from orbit. You're not quite ready for what that is like. And as you're watching this, the windows smoke and hiss, the atmosphere slowly working its way across the windows, you kind of get that initial plummeting feeling of, oh, I'm going to die here. You don't, of course. That would be too easy. But there's a distinct impression of, oh, fuck, the entire way down. Fire licks at the windows as the mecha rapidly descend on a blackened, charred ball of rock. Buildings are present here, but with lack of atmosphere, they are dug into the surface of the world. The only sign of their existence, metal catwalks, shielded from radiation by artificial bubbles of terraforming technology, that once intended to turn this place into a habitable outpost. That ended 30 years ago, but the power still flows due to geothermal generators and the nuclear reactor. As the craft sets down on world, dust kicking up around them as they plant to the rocky soil, they are faced with a massive pair of industrial blast doors. The pair of shutter doors hang open, sparks flying from the tracks, as some kind of automated closing mechanism has been blasted until it no longer operates. Lights flicker within, flash. Electricity and ionic sparks sputter. Nowhere to go but forward.
No welcoming party? Well, that's just
Not
plain
yet.
disappointing.
You say this, looking around as your voice crackles over the comms of the other group. And it's true. It's odd. There's nothing there. No individuals waiting for you. No contact. And militarily, usually, if you ever get into a conflict like this, there's usually a welcoming party, especially for a craft as large as a Cothean starship. They're either waiting within or they don't bother with this area.
Well, fiddlesticks, that's just plain boring. Come on, up you all go. None of you died on us while we were landing, right?
I felt a little
That'd be a
right there.
damn well shame.
I think I might puke.
Oh, you'll be fine.
These are fun. Walk it off. You'll be great. Here.
Okay.
21. You have taken light damage, Odd, in your little craft. There is slight strain on the hydraulic systems as you touched down. It's not enough to damage it, but it's enough that you're going to need to tune it up later.
Okay, great.
Maybe in a couple of days.
If I live that long.
If you live
If
that
you need to throw up, do it over the side. It'll stink up the place.
As you do. The landing bay is a large-scale entry port, built first as the rest of the laboratory grew around it. It is by far one of the largest parts of the entire operation, or the grandest, rather. A massive bulkhead door that unseals to reveal a 70-foot-long marble entry hall and 15-foot-tall ceilings. Gold filigree, a rare resource out here, coats every available surface, ripped free of its mounting, and glass and copper paneling lay shattered across the floor and walls. Sparks coat the floor as broken wires scatter electric currents across anything remotely metallic, and several bays of terminal screens lay shattered and broken. A reception desk is present in the center of this room, and atop it several sheafs of papers sit in neat piles, despite the chaos around it. A telephone terminal is ripped in half, its wires dangling freely as they make ominous buzzing noises upon tapping together. The entire room is pitch dark, the lighting fixtures damaged without repair. If this continues further into the facility, there's going to be likely an emergency reset needed for these systems to see anything at all. What are you all doing here? Within this terminal, there are 3 points of interest.
Anybody good with technology? Because I'm a bit of a swing and a miss on that front.
Oh yeah, I got you. I assume that they discouraged me from stripping the copper wire here. I might just pocket some anyways, but let me take a look at it.
You kind of...
Fucking light severity.
You kind of, in the background of your comms, you can hear the sound of a Lyra, like, cough, and she kind of says, "It's already pretty much a lost cause, so you can do whatever you want in this place."
Ooh. Well, thank you. My good... I caught your name. What's your rank?
Black Star Officer, first rank. I command a great deal of the Witch Brigade's forward operating services.
Impressive. Thank you, Officer Lyra. I will be happily indulging myself then.
Understood.
So, build that terminal.
Yes.
I'll take a look at it before doing anything horrible to it.
I will temporarily disable your shackles until such a time as I determine that you are going to cut and run. Activate the terminal if you wish.
How polite. Yep, get out, take a look at this terminal.
Okay, you get out. As you approach the terminal bay, they are destroyed beyond repair. However, you think that there might be some level of tampering you can still do to them. The electrical wires that would channel energy through them, the Tesla cells, the ionic cells, the energy cells, they're still connected. They haven't detonated, which means that there's likely still data contained on their systems. Roll me an engineering check.
I can do that. I can definitely do that.
DC is 20 for the highest level and 18 for the lowest. $19.
Yep.
That works good.
Oh,
Oop,
by the way,
smoothly.
did we exchange like names or anything?
No.
Very good
You can
question.
call me Tannhauser.
Nice to meet you, Tannhauser. I'm Wilbert.
Oh, well, that's nice. I'm Saren. Good to meet both of you. We'll see if
Pleasure.
you're both alive at the end of this, and if you are, I don't know, can go get drinks.
Sure, something like that.
Yeah.
A little more awkward on your end, isn't it?
As long as I stay within 100 feet of Raven here, everything should be fine.
You notice, looking through the heads-up display and looking over his person, he doesn't have a bomb collar. He's the only one among you who doesn't. There's no other noticeable or obvious punishment either. Whereas some of you have shackles or collars or any of a dozen different things, he has nothing. Which arguably means that it's something internal.
Oh, interesting.
With a 19 on the engineering check, you still have power to one of these bays. You pull out a series of cables from within whatever terminal hacking equipment you have, and you slot them in at the back of the terminal, rerouting any of the connections and kind of passing through it to operate this little miniature terminal as if it were the actual computer itself. You start tapping through and going through all of the different data logs, and you reveal that 4 days ago there was a burst of output somewhere very far from here. Grand total terabytes of information are 26, and this is a distant colony on the outer edges of chain space beyond even Zos. Who this is to is unclear. You're gonna need an extra high roll for this. Oh, I need to stretch. Oops. So you redeemed a stretch roll.
So number one, out of character, we do not fucking talk about Zos. Pardon my language.
That's also, related to why I got banned the first time, okay? So,
That's reasonable. Zos is Zos, man.
The blood cult in question may have been a Zos cult, but, who's really keeping score?
Zos is.
Praise be unto Zos, the first and the second. Anyways,
Anyway.
that aside,
Zawesome! Fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Zawesome!
ZOS. I will be pedantic, as I am the handler today, and I have to be a pedantic ass.
see, you don't. That's the thing. You could just be nice.
I could
Just
be
that.
nice, but that's not in my nature, and that is not what I am allowed to do.
Are you sure?
Not really.
That's what I thought. Anyways, tell me more about this stuff.
Well, so you're able to get that much on a 19. You would have to get a 20 or higher to get deeper. But for now, you can tell that likely the data would be a couple image files, some text transmissions, nothing audible. Or actually, maybe it
They
is.
have my
It's
favorite
unclear.
audiobook app.
It's kind of like like a mix of either an audio or text transmission, and it's kind of like a tangled encoding, so you're not really able to get one or the other.
Data spike out to the, the outer limits. Let's see. Timestamps 4 days ago? Yeah.
4 days ago, yes.
Yeah, that looks right. Couldn't make heads or damn tails of what exactly it is, but, yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm not quite sure what to make of that, but it would need a fuck of a lot of power to upload, so suppose that answers maybe part of a question.
Mm-hmm.
anyways, if you'll excuse me, Saren just takes out a little flip knife. Not even a combat knife, really. It's more of a utility thing.
Okay.
And the utility in question is immediately obvious as she just straight up strips the biggest bundle of copper wire she can find before returning to her mech.
As you do. Bloody heck. Okay. You come up with, let's say, oh man, roll me a D100. Let's see.
Yoink!
79. You come up with like about 1.5 pounds of copper, maybe more.
Oh,
you
my
have
goodness.
enough that you can probably strip and sell it for a good amount.
Who said I was selling it?
Oh, valid.
I'm going to be throwing
just
this at
have it.
power line.
you just hoard the copper for no reason. We're on ad break, so we're gonna have a 45-second.
It's not no reason.
Yeah.
I wonder how a
fine,
criminal
Patrick.
genius like you ever got caught. Staggering intellect.
Indeed. We got an ad break right now, so give it 20 seconds before we do anything too crazy.
Okay.
Ad break is when we get to say things the handler won't let us say.
In reality, it's an actual ad break in your cockpit,
Handler-
like all
handler-
of your
handler ad break.
yeah.
Yeah, the entire screen of the mech is taken up by like, buy Coca-Cola.
It happens to the enemy mechs too, so it's
Oh no!
there for both sides.
Everybody just kind of
Combat
stands
stops
there
for everybody.
awkwardly.
Yeah.
You
I was
hear
like,
like
so,
some
and you guys pay for premium?
yeah.
No?
Yeah. Fucking, you hear like one of the pirates over the comms like, fucking pharma companies.
One of the guys is like, that's the reason why I'm in this prisoner mech is because I didn't pay for premium.
Tried to jailbreak the mech so it stopped playing ads.
Yeah.
Zudu. God, that's horribly dystopian. Good lord.
And yet,
Yeah?
it's so
Yeah?
close to reality.
Okay, it looks like the ad break's over. We're good.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Alright. There are 2 other points of interest here. The reception desk and the bulkhead doors. Additionally, there's doors that lead further into the station.
Shall we, folks?
Whenever you're both
Oh,
ready.
man. Okay.
Alright.
You seem nervous. Don't worry. I'll be taking the bullets first, and so will Tannhauser, and then you'll get shot to death last.
Somebody just
Thanks, that's really comforting.
somebody just did something.
Isn't
I think
it?
somebody just subscribed.
Yeah.
Hello,
White
thank you, White
Mage.
Mage. Let's go. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, look,
By
it's
the way,
comforting because it means you'll have lots of warning, and plus, I'm hard to kill, which means that you get plenty of time, too. You see?
Yeah. Uh-huh. By the way, G,
Yeah.
did you want to shill for Jingle Jam at all?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, for anybody here on screen, oh yeah, totally.
That's kinda
I
why we're here.
love
Might
shilling
as
for
well.
charity, guys.
I love Tingle Jam.
I love charity.
Love Jingle Jam. I love donating to charity. I love
Yeah.
not
I
jaywalking.
love Jingle
For
Jam.
real, for real. So, for anybody
homies
here
love
who is
Jingle
sorry, what?
All my homies love Jingle Jam.
Yeah, all your homies love Jingle Jam. So, for anybody here who isn't aware of the circumstances through which we are streaming today, if you look along the top of this screen, there is a raised 0 out of 100. This is donation counter. We are currently streaming for a Christmas event called Jingle Jam, during which all money that we get from the Tiltify link in the top right hand corner here goes to Autism Research and Support Foundation called Autistica in the United Kingdom. As part of this Tiltify, there is a collection of video games, about 25 to 30 in total, for €35. Those include things like mouthwashing. Those include things like Tactical Breach Wizards. There's quite a few really, really, really good games on this year. If you have any interest in supporting charity, we always appreciate it. And additionally, during this module, if you wish to donate money to buff or debuff the enemies or players, you can also do that through the Tiltify link. God help you both. We'll make do. We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
You should give me money. Me, personally.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah, bypass the Tiltify. Just go straight to my PayPal.
No, please.
You can do it through the Tiltify if you really want. I am autistic and it goes to me personally, but you can do it through there if you really insist.
Are any of us not autistic?
I really don't think so, but...
What's the age-old term? Undiagnosed, but pretty sure.
There you go, that works. God, we have an entire group of autistic
Undiagnosed,
kids,
but
huh?
there's something up there.
Yeah, there's something
There's
there.
something going on.
Somewhere. Yeah. Alright. Are we moving through?
Oh, we're not chilling anymore.
Apparently not. Just for now. Just for now.
Anyways,
Alright. Yep.
onward and upward and forward and sideways, and we go through the door.
Okay.
At least I do.
Okay. Clearing the landing bay, you're able to descend into the asteroid station proper, moving into the research stations. The research sector lays quiet, save for a few straggling lizards. Built directly into the rock of the asteroid, the space has been sealed and pressurized by a series of terraforming machines set within the inner walls of the sector proper. Each appear to be fully operational, signs of recent upkeep evident in the tools lying around to adjust pressure, temperature, and oxygen for the sector. The sector itself is laid out like a massive spiral, critical components in the center with additional rooms and laboratories spilling out through stairwells leading up and down from the player's position. At the center of the space, a massive tower of silvery metal rises up 150 feet, with a large prong of titanium at the top 20 feet. This is something of a massive lightning rod, though its purpose is unclear. All along the surface of this rod, electrical components buzz and whir, and you can see lightning and various other ionic arcs spilling out across this thing's surface. Touching it would be a bad idea, but perhaps knocking somebody into it would be. Or would not be.
Are we obligated by the mission to preserve Cothea's giant rod?
I don't know.
Well, when you put it like that.
Over the comms,
Look,
you just
I
hear a
just
deep
hear-
sigh.
All right, fine. I'll
What
refer
did they
to it
catch
more
you for again?
Jaywalking, contempt of court, resisting arrest, drunk and disorderly, disturbing the peace. There's a few things.
And you only got
But
light
it-
punishment for that.
Well, yeah.
Huh.
I represented myself in court. Very good at what I do.
We need to adjust
Are
our
you?
fucking criminal our criminal codes. Jesus.
I am, and if you insist, I will be very polite and nice and refer to it strictly as a cylinder. Do we need to do anything with the cylinder in the middle of the room?
Not entirely sure. I don't have access to any of the blueprints in this place. Well, besides a certain level. Listen, what you do with the giant cylinder is entirely up to you, but stay on the mission, please.
Aye, aye, officer.
This is gonna be a time.
For real, for real. Within this space, there are signage specifically stating R&D labs, Spaceport East, Spaceport West, but not like doors to them, more so to the oxygen supply for them, and then specifically Arsenal. Above you, research labs is denoted in the name Find Their Home. According to the player's heads-up display, these places dealt with temporal anomalies, a small readout detailing that they were specifically testing fusion energy generation and tampering with the Betwixt, though it was shut down a couple of years ago. It's unclear if this is because they achieved their goals or if they failed miserably.
Usually I like to lean into the failed miserably portion. That's usually what happened.
And you're a glass half empty kind of guy. I like to think that they successfully went and tampered with something's betwixt, and then they fucked right off. You see? Much more optimistic outlook.
Right. Sure.
I need to mute so I don't burst out laughing.
Now then, I vote we go and check the armory, because there might be guns there, and I don't like the idea of getting shot by those guns. Who's in agreement?
I like
Yeah,
that
that's
idea.
a really good idea.
It's the best idea you've had all day.
In order
Listen,
to get...
I can be rational when I want to.
Trying to get through the test chambers to the arsenal will mean that you need to go through Spaceport West first. However, doing so likely also means that you guys are going to have to cross over most of the station.
Oh, is that far away?
Yes, it would be... So basically you would have to go to the spaceport, take the tram, and then you would end up at the arsenal. This is a branching path.
Oh shit. We're in the east part right now, aren't we?
You're in the center with a spaceport branching off to the east of you and to the west of you.
Understood. Is there anything else in the center?
Yes. There appears to be power generation consoles for most of the station hooked up to around where this central area is. But it's below you, a couple dozen feet, maybe 20 or 30. Additionally,
Oh,
roll
go
me
on.
notice.
Yeah, I'm good at
Am I
those.
also allowed to roll notice?
Yes.
'Cause I have
again,
double
you should.
advantage to that.
Everybody get your rolling dice out.
Get your rolling dice out.
Notice his wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Not far off. Oh, you.
Oh,
Wow,
easy.
15.
Easy.
We perceive.
You perceive. All right. Wait, where do these roll? Oh god, okay. 20,
Man, I'm
15,
gonna
20.
roll a 20.
Okay. With a 20, a 15, and a 20, the following happens. You hear, you do not see, but you hear the crackle of somebody's comms in the distance. Quiet, faint even. So much so that you don't fully know if it was you or if it was just background. But then you hear also the sound of hydraulics firing, and you know that you're not alone. Whoever they are, they're so quiet that you nearly didn't catch them. They had a hide check of 20.
Oh goodness.
Yep, Tannhauser.
Yep.
Yep. I did say we bring him here, throw a ball of copper wiring into the cylinder and split.
What is with you and your obsession with the cylinder?
I just think it's neat. And you gotta admit, it's a good plan.
Just appreciates a good cylinder. What can you say?
Mm-hmm.
Great cylinder.
It's a decent plan.
I mean, it's better than nothing, right?
Well, my plan was to do this, and Tannhauser's going to have his North Star slam its fist into its own hand to make a big boom.
Okay. Roll me manipulate.
Oh, I love manipulate. Would I get an extra advantage from my
Yes.
severity? All right, awesome. Just checking for the homies.
Yep. Your severity absolutely influences this. Let me fucking
Oh my
hell.
goodness.
Okay.
That's another 20.
I'm going to roll against you here. He only has one advantage. So I guess between
Roll
the
high.
two of you, this is charisma modified, so this is plus. We're going to have to match at best here. Okay, 4.
I don't think that matches. I just something about that.
Yeah, you know,
He's going to grit.
I just have an inkling, just a hunch.
19, he does not pass. Okay. You hear a pause, and then through your comms systems, you hear the sound of someone else's voice. Call sign Hardy. Make yourself make yourself known. Who is that?
Tannhauser, call sign Raven.
Raven. I've heard of you. Roll me manipulate. Fuck are you doing all the way out here?
What I'm doing is private.
Faint pause. How in God's name have you gotten all the way from the greater unified colonies to our little pocket? Who sent you all the way out here?
Sends anyone anywhere. Obviously, I have a boss, just like you have a boss.
About that. You really, really need to stay away from the central levels. Can't tell you why, can't tell you how. You try to move through here, I'm gonna have to kill you.
That's good. I like that. Do you get a lot of traction with that?
Yes, usually.
Is this good?
You can hear the smirk in
that's
his
adorable.
voice even from all the way out here.
Listen, we gotta get through here, one way or another. And we don't necessarily want to hurt you. But, you know, the whole issue with obstacles and objectives, right?
Well, listen. The areas beyond here. If you continue through here, there's a very real risk you aren't coming out of here alive. I don't care if it's your job. I'm telling you for your own damn sake. There are dangerous things in this place. Not just us. And what few of us still remain are not exactly all here. There's a pause again, and he says, if you abandon your current mission and you want to join up with us, we can get you out of here. Your comms are being jammed. They can't hear anything from you.
What a generous offer. And I'll be sure to keep it in mind. But as it stands, how about you pretend like you didn't see us, we pretend like we didn't see you, and we each go our separate ways. Whatever direction that leads.
He kind of pauses. He says, I see where you're coming from. You lot, you're a communal society. You don't leave your fellas behind. Sure. I didn't see nothing. And there is the sound of him whistling over his comms, and he says, all right, boys, we're moving back into the central levels. Keep an eye on those elevators. We can't be letting them come up. And then there's the sound of 5 other individuals hidden all throughout the room, up above you and below you, move out of the shadows. 3 medium class, 2 light class. they all move past you and take off down the corridor. Hardy pauses and then makes a signal across one of your comms, specifically Scar's, something sent between rebels to say basically a good luck tone, and then promptly they also leave through the doors. Where they go is unclear. I need to actually find where the hell they go. I think they end up in yeah, I think they end up making their way towards what looks to be the arsenal. I'm trying to find it specifically. Control F, Hardy. This is a nearly 100-page, well, this is a 46-page document, so yeah, Hardy would be moving towards arsenal.
Never let it be said I am not a sweet talker.
You know? Yeah, I can dig it.
That was pretty cool, dude.
Wonderful.
After you two.
Well, I wouldn't decline an offer so generous.
Do you guys turn on the power first?
It's probably like a semi-smart idea.
Yep.
Lights sound nice. Let me get it.
Activating the power to the facility, you can see several there are colored LEDs that are showing up all along this console, right? All of them are currently off. As you pull the power, lights come on in R&D Labs, Spaceport West, Spaceport East, Arsenal, and then the terraforming labs stay off. And in fact, a red LED comes on here. Additionally, the Fusion Research Facility appears to also remain off and red.
Got a couple places that are dead in the water, but looks like we're mostly green. Ain't that a treat?
It's like we're still a little lucky.
Oh, I'm sure it'll run out soon enough. Always does.
Ain't that the truth?
But hey, use it while you have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, let's get a move on then.
Indeed. Where are you going? Are you taking the R&D labs and then... Well, you would have to move through to the R&D labs, but then would you take Spaceport West or East? Just so I can mark out the road on my end. East would take you to the terraforming labs, and West would take you to the Arsenal.
Which way did the
Hardy went for
Horde.
Arsenal.
Yeah, they went east.
Or West, rather.
West?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went west. I'm gonna be real honest. I think if we go west, we're getting jumped.
East it is.
Alright.
Yep,
Like-
you sound great, actually.
Like, do I think we could take him? Maybe, but
Certainly.
But we went to all that effort to not get jumped, so maybe we should keep that up.
it's more of a courtesy.
Mm-hmm.
It was an open offer. If they decide later they want to rescind that, that's up to them.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
East sounds lovely, though. If nothing else, if we're able to circle around, that seems far more preferable to be there on our terms.
As you do. Are you moving through to R&D labs then?
Let's get it on.
Let's hit it.
R&D labs. As you unseal the doors here, you very quickly come to realize what Harvey was talking about, or Hardy rather. Something terrible happened here. What was a series of engineering and test labs have been torn apart by something. Engine oil and coolant covers every available surface, and tiny quartzite points sprout from the walls, ceiling, and floor. Small as they are, they pulse with electromagnetic energy. The comms grow more and more static heavy as you enter, and your handler fades away. A rad counter on your craft begins to creep up. You have limited time here.
Lovely.
I am going...
This place is bad. This place isn't somewhere we should be. This is...
A 1 hour timer has been
like
set in real life.
Oh dear.
I'm going to open up scripts. Countdown.lua. 60. Enter. You're going to set it to a text source. I'm going to add a new text block. And this is timer. 1 hour ticking down now. What are you all doing? Collaborative. Ban. Cool. Had to ban an ass. Okay.
I vote we get through here as soon as possible.
You're thinking what I'm thinking, and I'm thinking this place is fucked. Let's fucking move.
As you're moving
Yeah.
through this facility, you can see that there are several large nuclear armaments that are loaded into racks all throughout this space. At the center, a small miniaturized nuclear reactor has been broken open, and fluid is pouring freely across the floor. The rad counter in this area is so severe that if you were to step out of your craft, you would likely die. All throughout this building, you encounter nuclear waste material. Warhead melting, like melting waste. Barrels, bright green with a hazmat or a hazard symbol all across them. These have been abandoned and left to rot, likely by the scientists who worked here long before these other soldiers came through. If you get into combat here, you may fire on these warheads. It's a bad idea, but you could do it. Within this
Hey,
area...
well, there's your problem. It's not supposed to do that.
Sure as shit ain't, no.
The R&D labs are filled with catwalks, navigational hazards, and levels of tight passages and corridors. The current room that you are currently in is a large open engineering space, but you can see that in order to pass through here, you're going to have to climb and then travel along the catwalks above you. There are a series of office environments ahead, but there's also what looks to be a pair of blast doors that have been long hermetically sealed ahead. You would have to unlock that in order to get down and get through. Additionally, roll me hide. Unless you're not hiding. Depends on what you wish to do.
I am going to
Wilbur
decline.
is hiding.
Okay.
I'm too big to hide.
You can see
Yeah,
in the
no,
distance
fuck hiding.
there are 3 light class and 2 medium class mechs that are currently picking through the room.
Okay, I'm hiding really badly.
Okay.
I love it when we just don't hide,
Yep.
which is definitely what we were all doing from the start.
Yes.
Wilbur
my
tried.
homies hate hiding.
All your homies hate hiding. That is a 5. Yeah, even if you tried to hide, they would know you're there.
I actually took
Yeah.
disadvantage in hide.
Oh, God.
I'm extra not hiding.
This is going to be entertaining.
Do I seem like a subtle person to you?
No,
I
not
don't
even
know,
slightly.
You're a jaywalker.
And Wilbert is like standing behind a pillar, forgetting that his mech is much wider than that.
This is going to be interesting.
Wilbur goes to hide behind something, and it's just like one of the other two, and it's just like, yes, you're hiding yourself, but like,
Everybody
Yeah.
else is still taking the combat. Alright. So, in terms of where you're going to go, you likely have some level of navigation that you can make. Ahead of you, there is a passage that leads up to one of those ramps up onto the higher catwalks. There is also a ramp to your right. To your right, however, there is a prismatia currently in the way. On the catwalks above you, you can see one scalpel, which is the medium class mecha from before. It has an ionics weapon that can usually pierce through armor. The other scalpel is off near the hermetically sealed blast doors. You would likely need to take him in order to get through. But if you were to work together and act quickly, you'd likely be able to take the one on the catwalk without too much issue.
One second.
Yep. It's hard for me to fully map this all out in my head.
No, I'm just thinking.
I'm actually going to draw out the dungeon design on my end so I can actually effectively guide you. I didn't have enough time to write any maps today.
I'll let you think, because my plan is I'm gonna go suplex one of those guys.
No, I'm kind of on the same page. I'm just deciding which one.
Well, whichever one you take, I'll take the other one.
That
Okay.
I'll take the prismatia. You want the upper one?
Yeah, I'll bring
The
it.
fucking scalpel? Let's go.
Okay, you're taking the prismatia versus the scalpel. Got it. Okay, let's take this in pairs. Odd, are you following any of them?
Oh gosh. I guess I'll follow Tannhauser because he seems strong.
You know, you're very not wrong. That man is 8 feet tall with a massive rail cannon strapped to his back. So we're just gonna go ahead and draw out where everything is here. At least on my end. I have it all in my notebook at the moment. Okay. I think I have a general idea. So, which one of you guys are going for the prismatia? Which one of you guys are going up into the upper levels?
Give me the prismatia.
Yeah, you were going for the prismatia. I'm going up.
You're rocking
Yep.
prismatia? Then we'll do a fight against the prismatia first, just because that's the quicker fight of the two. Alva, roll me initiative. Or actually, better yet, we're not even going to roll initiative. It's a one-on-one. We're just going to straight up operate. You're going to act first. They are not quite aware of you yet. They have a yellow awareness, which means that they're not alerted towards enemies being fully in the area, but they have been warned as Hardy passed through that there were people here, likely.
Mm-hmm.
You get first attack.
Lovely. Sorry, I'm just... We're still in the messy room, yeah?
Yes.
Cool, lovely. In that case, let's just... Saren steps forward towards the right side of the room, bracing up and raising a heavy, pretty military standard cannon as she grins widely. Hey, heads up!
They whirl to look at you, and there's a pause from the comms and oh fuck, contact from the prismatia. But they don't get much more that they can do.
Yep.
Before you act. Color is red. Boo.
Does a 25 hit?
A 25 will absolutely hit.
Oh, slow roll. 17 damage.
Shit. Okay, fair enough. 17 damage will be enough to hit. They have a grand total of 55 HP. I will clarify that right now. They will absolutely take that. So I'm gonna turn up my own end.
Saren will also start rushing towards them with a wild grin on her face.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You ready for this?
Oh god. Roll me manipulate.
Oh, I'm bad at that.
Sure. This is just for the funny.
Oh, for the bit.
16.
Purple.
The dice have decided
16.
I'm good at that.
That's pretty good. You think that you scare the shit out of this pilot promptly, but they don't really have time to do anything or act because you're on them in a second. Oh god, wait, sorry. So you've hit them with a cannon, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, as a reaction, well, not really a reaction, on their turn, they are going to likely overload the mana battery on board their craft. It takes up to double its maximum amount. They're going to add 30 mana in a single burst and then detonate the whole thing.
Hey,
Nice,
I'm in proximity.
Yes.
Are they including themselves in that blast?
Yes.
Okay.
This doesn't damage them, technically. This is a discharge.
Ah, gotcha.
The caster may output all stored mana for the sake of making spell attacks, or output all stored mana in a single beam weapon, dealing 68 in a radius of 10 feet.
Okay.
Rolling
Does
to
that
hit.
hit me too, or just the mech?
This would hit the mech. I'm rolling to hit. We might not necessarily be in trouble here. Player would have no advantages to gunsling. That's something I fucked up on. 9 to hit.
Boss, you're
Absolutely
off by
miss.
more than 20.
Yeah. So that will miss. You watch as this massive lance of energy basically annihilates the area to the left of you. I'm rolling 12d8. 63 points of damage. It misses you, but promptly hits one of the warheads, which detonate that behind you. You don't take the damage, but the rad counter upticks immediately and removes 7 minutes from the counter.
Saren just grins as she... The way she moves in her mech is almost a little uncanny. It's very natural and fluid. Once she gets close, she just takes up a boxing stance and straight up rolls under the blow. Oh, and
Nice.
that shot over her shoulder and just grins at this fucker. Good try. Not giving you a second one.
You hear the person behind the cockpit yelp on you.
Don't worry, it'll only hurt a little.
This is going to be entertaining, isn't it?
Hey, Chi,
Yeah.
seeing as I'm in point blank and they did not fuck off,
Yep.
using my full turn and improvise anything, I would, but if you'll allow it, like to attempt to make a melee attack to barrel stuff them and then pull the trigger with the cannon.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Sure.
roll me a d20 plus strength. We'll say that the DC is 16 for this.
Crit?
Grit. More than welcome. 19 will
19.
absolutely do it. You take the mech, you lift it up above your head. The sounds of your own hydraulics straining in the cockpit as warning like signals flash across your HUD. However, you pick this guy up and you slam him through one of the radiation barrels before promptly blasting it with your cannon. Make me an attack with your cannon.
That's a
That
critical.
Yep. Okay. Beauty.
That's a crit for
36
36 damage.
Yeah, that kills.
Oh my goodness.
That kills
Great job,
exactly.
great job.
Um,
Well done, well done.
basically, you watch the guy shriek as his mech engulfs itself in basically radioactive waste, and you blow a hole through the cockpit. There's nothing remaining.
Ah, love the satisfaction of doing. Never gets old.
as you do this. We're gonna move over to Odd and Scar on the upper levels. You guys are dashing across the upper catwalk. The sound of the metal straining beneath you, Scar, in particular, as your massive mech suit is too heavy for the catwalk to handle, but you're still making progress. You watch as the scalpel pilot turns, sees your ass rolling up on it, and you hear from the comm system, "Oh shit, it's Rassel," and the man in the scalpel promptly books it out of the room, tries very clearly to run.
Oh, well, we can't have that. Let's reinitiate myself with Osmond combat.
You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna jog on over to him.
Okay, you do so.
Hey, buddy. Hey, guy.
You kind of trap
Listen.
this guy in a corner against the office and walls. He's kind of struggling against you and failing. He's like,
I don't want to hurt you, but you're clearly trying to run off and tell other people about us, and unfortunately, I can't have that.
there's a panic in this person's eyes. You can see it even through the cockpit. They're going to, out of desperation, try to roll an attack against you.
Go for it.
Sure. Something about the name Rassel is terrifying to these individuals.
I mean, given the severity of his crimes, fair enough.
This isn't Rassel. Scar is not Rassel. But for
interesting.
some reason, they think he is. With a natural 20 for a 23, this might be bad.
Ah, bring it. I got this. Easy money.
D12 plus int plus 1d4 for every level of cleave. Plus 3.
Slice like a little bit of damage.
This might slice through you. So this is what I said by scalpel. These pierce through armor. 2d12 plus 6 plus 2d4. 33 points of damage. They hit near max. You watch as this scalpel punches through, grinds against the window of your cockpit, and cracks the glass. And the entire time this guy is sobbing over the comms. And he just holds it there against the glass, trying real hard to crack it. You get an attack.
I was gonna let you live. I was gonna let you run away as long as you promised not to say anything. And now you did that.
I am going to do both of my unarmed attacks and bring them down as like a double hammer fist on his shoulders.
Good. Roll me the attack.
Yeah, I'll roll you both of them at once.
Good.
Where's the fucking that many? Yeah, okay, here we go. Are we counting Elva's fight as rounds of combat or just as
I would say it counts as rounds of combat, sure.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
How bad is that?
That's bad for you.
Yeah, it's a bit extra to hit. So that's
good.
One's a crit for 20 and the other, so both are over 30.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, sweet.
That'll hit all right.
I think one of those motherfuckers hit me.
Yeah,
crits
33
are
will certainly
double
hit.
damage based, right? Is that how we do it in this economy?
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh boy, this is gonna be.
I'm trying to
One,
I'm trying to simplify this a little bit, because if I were to actually run this as a proper combat in real life, that's 3 scalpels and 3 prismatias, or sorry, 2 prismatias, 3 scalpels, which is a lot. 30. Okay.
That's
You
50
kill.
total.
You kill. You kill by 5. So we watch as, from Tannhauser's perspective, we kind of have like a Halo style execution where this dude puts this guy through the catwalk, through the floor, and the mech just does not move. You just basically spike this thing through the ground.
Fucking amateurs.
They are shut down. For now, any other available enemies, book it. They make their way out of this room as quickly as they can. Nobody's willing to fight you guys.
Why?
Jeez.
Everybody okay?
Are you good?
Just fine.
Look like
Oh.
something cracked glasses there.
Yes. Well, I think I have to leave this in for radiation purposes. But I'll be
See what I can do for you once we get out of here, yeah?
lovely.
Good.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get the fuck out of this, yeah?
Alright.
Good. I like that idea.
You... Again, the doors are hermetically sealed. You can see that the key card needed to unlock it is in an office environment, the one that Tannhauser just spiked a guy through the wall of, or through the floor of. You guys can likely leave your mech suit to get into these offices and rush through to get the key card. It would
Point.
hurt you, but you can do it.
How sealed is sealed? We have two big ass mechs.
If you hit it with a couple dozen cannon rounds, you could probably get through.
Was more thinking we just try and...
Wilbert can move pretty quick out of his mech suit too, so he can slip in there.
No,
As
better
opposed-
idea. Is there any exposed mechanisms for the door sealant?
Good. Very good. Well done. Yes, there are. Roll me engineering.
This is what I fucking thought.
Sometimes I don't give you guys this information.
16 good enough, or do I need
16 is
on that?
absolutely good enough. You spot and track down a set of exposed motor mechanisms within the doorway, and as you kind of tamper with it, you can tell that all of your HUD is flashing, that radiation is getting like dangerous now. From your mech suit, you watch as all of the readouts cascade down the screen and then lock in, and a password is input. The doors slide open wordlessly, and you all are able to escape. Countdown is on.
Lovely.
I told you I'm good at what I do. We're fucking leaving. Fuck this place.
You get out. Alright, are you heading east or west? You're moving towards east, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
First of all, suggestion. We close those doors behind us and we take the sharp object out of your glasses.
That's probably a good idea, yeah.
You
Cool.
take some downtime to repair.
Let's fix that up in case we get to another
Right,
radiated
well,
spot.
look out. Tannhauser, sit the fuck down, and I'm gonna close up those doors quick and then get to ya.
All right.
Wilbert can keep a lookout just in case while they're doing repairs.
Yep.
Roll me notice, Wilbur.
Okay.
You end up inside of what looks to be a spaceport. There is a trolley system in what looks to be a rail line here.
Is it going to cause us a moral dilemma?
Unfortunately, there are not people tied to the tracks.
Then let's fix that.
Not yet.
The eastern spaceport is eerily empty. Devoid of life, the bench is set quiet. The glass dark, the metal counters and walkways coated in a thin layer of dust. Automated cleaning robots have stalled, spinning in circles as the electronic streams across the station flicker with static. Music pours from the speaker system, a woman's humming, quiet, eerie. The tram waits patiently, ready to transport as always.
I rolled a 20.
There are tiny crystals all along the floor here. Dozens, hundreds of them.
Uh-oh.
Like a little tiny carpet of quartzite.
Anything we should be aware of?
Yeah, there's a lot of crystals here. Like, a lot. I don't think it's a good idea for us to stick around here for very long.
Yep, nope, fuck. We're not doing this here.
All right, I'll get up again, and the North Star is gonna slowly get up. It's like, fuck.
It's funny.
That's super cancer, and we're not fucking with it.
First it's radiation, then it's super cancer. Fuck. Do we have anything that's like a credible threat here and now? Because like
No,
so far they seem to
not
have just been
immediately.
attacking us with things that are gonna kill us in like 30 years.
Gonna go.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Will we die instantly? Probably not. Will our bones melt? Also probably.
Listen, the plan of making me die not so peacefully in my sleep when I'm 50, I'm not so sure about it, but I know I don't fucking like it.
We got this. We got this. Bloom risk is moderate.
Okay, lovely.
Hey, so new plan. How about we get on the tram and do repairs on there?
That is.
I like that plan. That's a good plan.
That's a good plan, yeah.
Very smart plan.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. As you board the tram, you can see further into the tunnels. It's not as bright as it should be. This glass should show the outside world, and instead it's just dark. You should be very ready when you activate this tram. Give it time to repair.
Why can we never get a break?
You're
was that?
welcome. You're welcome to roll to repair in here. You have a good bit of time. Actually, better yet, what we can do here is we can take a BRB, take a quick break for me to grab more water and use the bathroom, and then we can come back having said that you guys took the time to repair and regenerate.
Cool.
Sounds like
Works
fun.
for me.
Yeah.
Yep, that's cool.
Okay. We'll be right back, everybody, after these short messages.
Go piss, Pearl.
Or something, I don't know.
Oh, yes, girl.
Alright, BRB.
Alexa, slam dunk the enemy mech into radioactive waste.
Alexa, play radioactive.
Wow.
Waking
Can't
up,
believe it.
death and
Look.
Alexa, slam dunk the enemy mech.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
The biggest.
Oh, that's what that is.
It's Bingus.
Oh, I knew it. I knew the biggest would be.
Everything
Yes.
exploded on my end.
Biggest.
Hello. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
You've heard of Jingle Jam. Now get
All
ready
right,
for
everybody.
Biggest Jam.
All right, everybody.
Imagine.
Bingus jingle.
That's the sound of me opening a soda can. I swear to God.
I've been drinking a Monster Energy this entire time.
I have multiple mini cans of zero sugar ginger ale.
I could be honest about what I'm drinking, but I'm just gonna say I'm drinking water.
Perfectly acceptable. Good luck with that.
It's a
Legally, you are
flavor.
drinking water and no one can prove otherwise. Except
Legally.
me.
Cylinder cat. Cylinder cat.
For real. It is
Just water everywhere.
concerning
Yes.
GIF-wise that it pauses on very odd visual points throughout the stream. There you go. That's a good point for it to fall. Nope, nope, nope. Everything exploded again.
Love
Wow.
a good Bingus.
Bingus
Bingle
apparently
bongle.
ceases to exist when I tab out from my rolling channel. I have killed
Once a
Bingus.
It only exists when you look at.
Schrodinger's
sad.
Bingus.
Schrodinger's Bingus.
I do not know if the Bingus is alive or dead until I look at the channel.
Real.
Ad
was
break.
slow on
What
the
is
draw. Damn. Ad break ends in 1 minute 8 seconds. Dang. Okay. So I apologize
That's just one
about
thing that's
how fast this stream is going. I kind of expected it to take a little bit longer, but I've kind of shortened some sections here.
Oh
Are you
no,
sure?
we're being productive.
There were
Oh,
optional
no.
sections. There were optional sections above you guys in the research area that would have given you some unique items. There was optional stuff for Spaceport West. That is the slower route, but also the safer route. And then R&D Labs had some optional stuff you guys missed, but that's like really R&D Labs is kind of meant to be a rush, so you're meant to miss stuff. I'm trying to think. There was some loot that you missed earlier as well during the combat, but that was kind of a sudden point.
Have you considered that I have several pounds of copper wire?
Yeah, that is accurate. Copper wire is the ultimate gift. It is the ultimate reward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I have lots of. Apparently, I have 8 viewers right now. Crazy.
Nice.
Nice.
I'd only count 7 if I were you.
Dang. Okay.
Because one of them's me.
One of them's me too.
Yeah, at least 2 of them. At least 2 of them are not here.
I'm not logged into.
Twitch.
I am both in
Ooh,
the stream and viewing the stream in an internal Twitch Ouroboros.
Yeah,
It's true.
that sounds about right for most one-shots, though. Odd is just permanently in an Ouroboros state with our streams.
Yeah.
Odd is the homie, as they say. For people's reference, by the way, on what I've been wearing this whole time, I have a handler's like black military style coat on.
You're telling us you're cosplaying our handler?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that sounds about right.
Whatever you're.
Here. Hello, hello. It's dark. I have my purple lights on. But yeah, I have like this really cool long coat for people's reference point. I can't really see where the camera works, but yeah, I like it. I think it's cool.
I got a motherfucking poncho.
You got
I'm wearing an
poncho
outfit.
on?
I'm wearing an outfit of gray.
Yep.
As you do. Simulations, what?
Sir, if one who has their copper wire is free in spirit, if not
Oh,
in material.
yes, of course.
Serenilations. Amen.
Of course. Okay.
Preach the Saren gospel. Wait a minute, hold on. They banned me for
Frightening.
cults. Sorry, hold on. Hold on.
The cults will not be continuing, and morale will not improve.
We'll talk about it more when the when management is off comms.
As you do, Jesus.
I'm getting sent to Osmond HR.
So my girlfriend. Alright.
Ugh.
Prepare yourselves. My
Terrifying.
girlfriend will destroy you. Alright. So.
Bro? Wait.
Bruh.
Ayo.
Ayo?
Concerning. I don't really.
Can I safe word out?
This is my girlfriend that we're talking about for reference point. I should just kill you for
started
this.
You
I
started
should
it
just
by
kill
saying your
you for
girlfriend was
this.
gonna destroy us.
Severe punishment. All of you are blind, deafened, and muted at the same time. Congratulations.
Oh, sorry. I mean,
That's perfect. There you go. All right.
Anyways,
We
I'm being very serious.
imagine.
Lock the fuck in.
As the tram hurtles down the tunnel, the glass, bulletproof tunnel, you can slowly get some work done on your mech. I allow you to heal for 1d12 grand total because you have a mechanist here. Additionally, if the mechanist wishes to roll engineering, they may roll again. You're going to want to beat a 16.
I already did, and I specifically rolled vehicle maintenance because I have that.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, roll to heal. $13. Good. We'll take it.
I love a good 13. That's great.
That will help.
A good perfectly average.
I mean, it will heal. All right. During this time, that woman's humming in the tunnels throughout this station is getting louder and louder. And eventually, you start to feel lightheaded. Things start to blur a little bit. The tram races into the tunnels, dense crystals beginning to form along the outer edges of the rail tunnel. Quartzite clusters and points crowd the window edges, scraping the glass as the tram squeals against mineral-crowded rails. The screens glitch, flashing an arrival time that spasms between a variety of languages. And as the tram pulls into the terraforming labs, it smashes against a particularly large cluster of crystals with an echoing scream of metal on crystal, tiny fragments slamming the roof and walls of the car as it careens into the station. The car can still operate, but it is heavily damaged and will not take much more abuse.
Always something with this place. Why can't we just have like a fine walk where somebody tries to shoot at us and tries to kill us instantly? Not this like death by 1,000 cuts thing.
I prefer neither, actually.
Hey, what do you think would happen if I ground those crystals up and snorted them?
I think that'd be really cool, and you should totally do it.
You have the trip of a lifetime, that's for sure.
Jesus. I need a second, guys. Holy crap.
You'd be speedrunning something.
Oh, God. I don't really want to know what you're speedrunning. Good lord.
You get so high, you transcend.
Oh, my God.
Listen, I'm just saying, that music is kinda bopping.
I think it's creepy as shit.
Well, that's just your opinion.
Yep. I have an exact like audio in my head of what it would sound like, but it would require me to go get my guitar and it would require me to go and record a thing, and I didn't have enough time to do it. So
Fair.
what are you talking about, White Mage? What is this? Becoming one with the copper in your bones? What? English?
No, real.
I
get it.
In your bones. Real.
I have some of that, by the way. Saren just kind of pulls up on the edge of a boot, and her left leg is just metal there.
Oh, okay. As you do.
I could like lace some in here, maybe do a tasteful leafing. I don't know. There's options.
All I'm gonna say is this is probably not the place to have a conversation about gold leaf or copper leaf.
And then we were having a conversation about hot robotic legs.
You know, that is true. This isn't the handler.
Right? This thing is great.
Heyo.
This
I was
is
gonna
OOC.
show mine, but I mean, if we gotta be somewhere.
This is OOC, by the way.
No, the fuck it
I
isn't.
thought it
How
I'm
do
putting
you-
on the character voice. It's
No!
in character. What are you talking about?
No!
Alvira herself pops in and she's like, that leg is pretty hot.
Okay.
Look, all I'm saying is if you've got to lose a limb, get yourself something nice. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Anyway. Hi. Script, timer, duration, 180. Enter, close. You have 2 hours and 59 minutes. You'll be fine. Looking over the tram, you can see that the tram rails, those crystals are slowly spreading. They're spouting from the metal, like almost like the metal itself is transitioning between states. You think that if you're going to come back this way, you're going to need a little bit of time before everything goes to heck, but you think that if you're quick about this, you can probably get out. I'm not going to do 180, I'm going to do 120. Just for my own reference point.
Oh, yay.
That'd be the end of this module and a possible escape. The station platform is crowded in thick slabs of quartzite and gemstones, thousands of colorful growths spreading a faint hum of music into your suit's speakers. The handler would say, "Careful, I can tell that your readings on bloom risk are rapidly growing. Beyond the doors, just ahead of you, are the terraforming labs. I'm getting extreme readouts of bloom radiation through that door." Do not exit your suit for anything.
Wasn't planning on it.
Good. I'd prefer not to have to put down an angel based on somebody that I know. Even if they're criminal.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
I just don't want to have to put down more angels.
Aw, I think she likes us, guys.
I
She
think
kind
you're
of-
right.
She kind of sighs.
Slowly wearing away at the willingness to put one in the back of our skull.
She sighs and she laughs and she
Heartwarming.
says,
Hopefully not likely.
basically, and I quote, she will say over the comms, "Brace for impact, by the way."
Wait, what?
Brace.
There is a massive explosion from outside the station, and you hear a number of somethings screech loudly. You can hear her say, "As I said, more of them. There are a number of blue angels converging on the station right now."
I want to go home.
You're losing brownie points for not mentioning this earlier. I hope
Well-
you know that I'm sad.
We didn't exactly expect this. It was entirely unactive until you all entered, and now everything is going rapidly to shit out here.
Have that effect on women.
Same.
Please don't turn your women into bloom angels, I request. For the sake of women everywhere.
Ain't nothing angelic about him when I'm done with him. Hey,
You know-
alright, let's get going.
Okay. She kind of, there's a pause, and then from the background, kind of under her breath, she kind of mutters, "I really, really want to commit the punishment now, but it's fine." It's fine. I don't have to kill him. It's fine. Go forth. Do your thing. I don't really care. I'm just watching and making sure that you don't explode violently.
Also, if we explode violently, it has to be from you.
Yes. There's a pause, and she says,
Possessive, are we?
"Let's just say I don't like my particular charges escaping into the arms of another handler." And she kind of nods vaguely over the comm, so you don't really hear it. But you can kind of hear the nodding in the background.
Yes, the verbal nod. Like a classic.
I do it. I do it all the time.
You could say we'll be in the arms of...
Okay, but like we should probably actually avoid
Probably, yeah.
Let's get fucking
Yeah,
right.
we should
Let's get
probably
Alright.
maybe not do that.
Okay. Terraforming Labs. A feat of sheer human hypocrisy and ego greets you within this fractured place. Broken and damaged terraforming technology stations have spread grass and wildland flora as far as the eye can see, coating the sterile flooring and walls and hermetically sealed cubicles and greenery, both poisonous and benevolent. The structure cracked and writhing like something dying and twisting into something further beyond. Amidst the dark forest, lights are off in this space, by the way, crystals flicker. Black, glowing things, leaking some kind of song that filters in your comms before being blocked out. Your heads-up display flashes red, warnings pouring across your visor, a soft siren blaring as a declaration is made. This area is bloom corrupted. Twisted beyond repair, it heeded the siren's call, and it is no longer of our reality. If you are not careful, you will join the angels, too. A timer has begun. 30 minutes.
The music I'm currently listening to is a medieval cover of Live in La Vida Loca.
I love it.
I'm just putting a number 30 here so I can temporary placeholder it and make a different output timer. I'm gonna fix this one. I'm gonna set this one here. Reset the timer. 30 minutes, 29:59. Breaking that. Nope, that's the wrong text. Oops, Daisy. Rad status is in fact nominal. You're not having to contend with radiation too. That'd be a bit too much. All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
We are going to reset this timer.
Fucker keeps setting timers.
Yep.
Like me
Is
when
this
the
a money
fitness
does
grab
something?
pays their test.
Is this a money does things stream, asks Axe? Yes, it is in fact a charity stream. Any money that you donate to the Tiltify can buff or debuff our players, as per usual.
Give me $20 so that I can punch somebody through a wall.
Just be able to
Axe
punch somebody through a
says
wall anyway,
evil
Cal.
grin.
Yeah, but then both of us are able to punch somebody through a wall.
Axe, if you donate £35, you also get access to a games bundle of like 25 to 30 games. That would be basically the Jingle Jam special bundle, and it is quite good. It is very much worth the money if you have the option.
Guys, I think it's a little bit unethical that the timer still runs down while we shell.
You know, that's a fair point.
Like,
I need to
think we should
reset
get
this slightly.
contractual
I'm just gonna reset it. Yeah,
I was kidding, but okay.
We lost time to the
it's
Cothea
fine.
mandated
It's fine.
ad
It's
break.
fine. Yeah, imagine. All right. After this time elapses, the bloom will break the seal on your mecha, and you will begin taking advanced corruption stages. So you have a very short period of time. You are currently inside of a large hexagonal room. There is a set of hermetically sealed doors behind you, set into the wall. You can see that ahead of you, all of these cubicles form somewhat of a maze-like series of passages. You can probably get through, but you're gonna have to make a couple of checks. Additionally, you don't see it, but you get the distinct feeling you are not alone here.
Oh, great.
The darkness is interspersed by red light. You get the feeling that perhaps this is the way that you can pick yourself across this space by following these lights, but it will take a particular amount of effort on your part. There is a route on your left and a route on your right. Right.
Weapons free. Anything that moves in here should stop doing that.
Real. How is this stream a full 30 seconds behind? All right. You're gonna move through.
Works.
Please roll me a navigation check.
Is somebody here good at that? I'm neutral at that.
I'm also neutral at that.
I hear a lot of buzz, and so I'm just going to roll.
We're all just
Valid.
rolling dice.
Yeah, let's all just...
7. Uh-oh.
7.
Uh-oh.
No, I got this. Watch this. Watch this. It's plus
Watch it.
wisdom? Or
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Got this. Easy money.
19.
Thank
Easy
you.
money.
You're navigating.
All right. You lead the group through this series of passages, the ground, and Axe says everyone gets to choose one $5 option. Buff players give a tag, buff enemies.
Oh. We should just give a tag. Give everybody a tag. That sounds funny.
Tags are pretty cool. If you want to give an additional, if you want to give like a mech specific tag like cleave, that would be pretty funny.
I assume I'm not supposed to get too silly with it.
I mean, you're welcome to get as silly as you like with it.
Nay, banish the thought.
Lest.
See when I give my cannon fanfire.
Oh, I meant like mech specific tags for mecha and then specific tags for firearms and other weaponry. But yeah, I mean, you could give your cannon fanfire. That'd be a little crazy. I'd probably say that's. I mean,
this is why I said I'm not allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I have a sonar tag?
Sonar? Yeah, you absolutely are able to do that.
Hell yeah.
You can see within a 30-foot radius around their location if your vision is obstructed. Mechanical creatures and machines ping on the radar and do not need a notice roll. Every tier of sonar adds an additional 30 feet of range. Funny about that. There is a biological creature 30 feet away from you, standing at the very, very edges of the light.
Oh God.
Hey guys, there's something right over there.
Roll me notice with disadvantage.
Okay.
Everyone?
Well,
Or
you've
just-
pointed it out now, so roll it with disadvantage, Alia.
Joy.
I love rolling.
That's another 7.
7? Grit might be smart here. I will say.
Yeah, I'm gonna grit that.
I got a 16 with disadvantage, so I'm gonna keep that.
That's good.
Oh, I'm rolling in the
That's
wrong
good.
channel.
Oh,
That's a 12 though.
12? Okay.
Should I grit that again?
You're welcome to do so.
I don't have a ton of grit though, is the thing. What is the
Follow-up
other one?
question. Is an 18 sufficient?
18 would be good. Actually, I think I can tell exactly what it is from the documentation. Sorry. Yes, 18 DC 18 notice roll. So yes, 18 is enough by 1.
Thank goodness.
Okay. So, as you all cast your gaze into the dark, the red light bends just a little, just barely enough. A great beast has been ripped open by crystals and topaz and growths of corruption. Its body is entirely see-through, nearly invisible, and it fades extremely easily into the underbrush. Your lights only just catch the maw as it disappears from sight.
Hey, so I really didn't like that.
Good. You probably shouldn't.
Joy.
Is it still pinging on my sonar?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pinging, but it's only intermittent.
But at least I have like a gist of where it is.
Yep. Something like that.
I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah, probably wise. Okay. You did succeed on a navigation, so you managed to get your way deeper into the facility, by the way. You travel from the first set of light of the doorway into the first set of red light, and that's where you would see the creature. You can tell that if you're to kind of navigate around these cubicles and try to make for that exit, that thing will likely ambush you. But if you were to play it safe and move light to light, you can probably get out of here. It'll just take a little bit of effort and somebody else watching your 6 to make sure to warn when this thing gets close.
I like that plan. That's a
I
good
can
plan.
handle the watching and the warning for the most part, I think.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
Odd, roll me notice. The rest of you, roll me navigate.
Okay.
Choo choo. What? Choo choo.
18.
18. Nice.
17.
17 and 11. Okay. That works for now. You are able to navigate a little bit further in. You move to the next set of lights. In the underbrush, that thing, whatever the hell it is, it's watching. It's aware of you. It's ready for you. And it is stalking closer. But it's staying away. You're keeping an eye on it, and that's so far managing to get it out of your way for now. Another round.
Okay, am I making another notice check?
Yes.
Okay.
13.
13.
Eighteen.
Pushes your average up. Oh my god, Axe. 55 euros! Jingle Jam Collection,
Oh my
buff
goodness.
enemies, give the tag to a target, buff the players. Cool. Alright. All of
That's
you
another...
There we go.
all of you gain an advantage in a skill of your choice. The enemies gain an advantage in a skill of their choice. And then each of you guys get a tag.
Hell yeah.
All right, bet.
Very cool. Bet. Oh, 2 tags. Nice. Sick.
We get
Well,
2
Or
tags.
everyone but me gets a tag.
Yeah.
Which
I'm gonna-
we
Should I take another advantage and notice just in case?
Probably
I'm gonna-
smart.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take my advantage in manipulate because I don't have anything in that, and that sounds fun.
Jesus, Axe. 55 euros? That's crazy. That's huge, dude. Holy shit.
And
Thank you
then
so
for
much.
me-
funny hat. very
yes,
kind.
good job, X. Look at you go. And then was that a tag for me and Odd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Holy shit. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
And this just applies to our mech, and that's just like
Yep.
one of the tags we get.
Yep.
Fantastic. I'm gonna take Lancing.
Oh. Oh no. Wait, Lancing 5. Oh.
I'm gonna
Axe is gonna
take,
come into this VC, say hi, and then dip. Okay. Sure, yeah.
I'm gonna take servo tuning, I think.
Servo tuning, rapid movement speed.
Yeah.
Very fair, very
Go
fair.
fast. Go fast.
Alright. I will adjust the timer just because we've spent a few minutes doing this. We're gonna set it to, let's say, 22 minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, isn't
Alright.
that kind?
You guys move to the next set of red lights. You can see that the enemy is getting closer now. It's getting braver. You have a chance to get out of here. If you're going to rush it, you can absolutely make a run like hell check and get out of this room. Otherwise, you can make one final check. The DC is going to be quite high for the same notice and navigation. This enemy is going to make a move. What is your decision? Chooses a group at the table. I'm gonna pause that
I think we
because
got
that
this.
is technically that is technically not copyright free, so I'm gonna have to switch back to the audio I was just on.
Counterpoint, we do got this, but I feel like we're better at booking it.
We have pretty good book and its skills.
But like, we should just kill it. That'd be funny.
You make a
If you think
compelling
you're able
argument.
to.
For the bit is a good argument. I mean,
Okay.
Wilbert in character would very much like to run for it, but I'll leave it up to the others.
How about this? We keep giving it the stink eye, and if it comes for us, we fight.
I like
Okay.
that plan. That's a good plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Continue with previous operations.
Okay.
End of pattern. Acknowledge.
So am I rolling one more notice?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we're on an ad break.
Oh, ad break? Okay.
I'll roll anyway while that's up.
Yep, sure.
Yep.
I'll set the
How long is
output
this ad
timer.
break?
Is that my third or fourth 18?
I'll set the
Something
output
like
timer.
that, yeah.
Am I gonna need to roll higher than that though, is the thing.
Good question.
I choose not to worry about it.
Better roll that shit. Easy.
I choose not
So-
to worry about it. We were won over what we needed, I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna take the 30 seconds to wait for the ad break to tick down,
Okay.
and then I'll tell you guys how this looks. "15 seconds. How's everybody else doing today? Everybody doing good?
Pretty good.
Some
Yeah,
confusion is
fantastic.
perfectly normal at this
It
stage.
go.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Achieving
go.
childhood dreams and all that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my god, my headphones are starting to die as well. That's funny.
We're back.
Skill
What
issue.
does the Jingle Jam collection do again? The Jingle Jam collection is a games collection. It is something like 20 plus games, all of which are from a number of AA and indie developers. This year's collection includes a couple of RTS games, a couple of real-time strategies. Well, that's what an RTS is. Some sim and management games, a few gambling games. It includes a horror game in the form of mouthwashing, and it includes a couple of like other action games like Tactical Breach Wizards. It is quite good, actually. Very, very, very much worth the collection price. Like, I actually think maybe 2 of the 20-ish games would be about the price that you paid for that. So, very much worth the money. Yeah, you get Tactical Breach Wizards. That is correct. It's pretty cool. It's very cool. Alright. Looks like ads break's done. Alright.
Cool.
You fail by 2.
Yeah,
As an average.
Ah, dang.
However, Odd sees it coming. It launches
Great.
itself out of the darkness, the jaws flashing as it doesn't go for you, it goes for your oxygen tube. Odd, you are the one who's being targeted because you're the one who's making the notice checks. Please roll me an action. You have 1 action before this thing attempts to bite down.
Okay. Wait, what action am I rolling?
Up to you. Choose what you want to do.
Pattern. Acknowledge.
Can I run like hell?
You can make an RLH. You can try to dodge out of the way. Roll me an RLH.
You should dodge behind Tannhauser.
That is
Yeah,
that is valid.
Behind the donkey people.
Oh man.
Scripts. Start timer now.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, I'm gonna hide behind Tannhauser.
That is perfectly acceptable. Roll her up.
Wilbert lets out just the highest pitched shriek.
Perfectly normal at this stage.
Hides behind Tannhauser and says, "Over there!"
Okay.
You have the visual signal.
Roll me an RLH to see if you can get out of its grasp before it bites down. This is
got
the
it.
action that you make in here.
What is my bonus to that?
This
Spread
might
one
be
without
really bad.
It run like hell is Constitution.
Yes, the DC is gonna be 18 for this.
Oh, darn, that's a
16. Would you like to?
Uh,
Okay, hey Axe.
yeah, I'll grit that.
Would you like to grit? Yep. You've got a high RLH. You should be able to
No.
make this. Oh fuck.
Are you kidding?
I will count that as a partial success if you don't want to burn any more grit.
sure. Yeah.
Okay. You watch as these gleaming teeth and crystal launch out of the dark. The red light reflects off of this thing's body and making it a haphazard colored disco ball as its cloaking drops. It bites down on your oxygen tubes and you immediately know what it's trying to do and you rip it off, but in the process it does manage to scratch the tubing and you hear a hiss from inside of your cockpit. The time until bloom corruption has been reduced by 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can hear this thing howling in the background as it pants and writhes. It gets back up. It faces you down. Would you like to make an attack?
Tannhauser, get fucking moving.
With pleasure.
Tannhauser, please roll me an attack.
Yeah, just checking. That means punch it in the teeth, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
good enough.
Just checking. Just checking. I love
9 minutes remain.
Sorry, math is hard.
It's totally fine.
That's okay.
Math is hard.
How is 30?
30 will absolutely hit. Jesus.
I knew
That
I
will
picked the right person. in my
absolutely do the trick.
All right, time for the big boy damage. Well, it's not the big boy damage because we didn't crit, but you know, big enough.
Oh, this is bad. Okay. I just realized what that succeeding does.
28 damage.
28 damage?
No,
It takes it.
those are D8. Hold on. I fucked up the dice. I'm cringe.
Oh, okay.
Brawl is D4s, not D8s.
Okay.
What am I
okay.
talking about? What is wrong with me?
Totally fine. Totally
30
fine.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Massive
That
low
was.
roll.
Do you want to grit that and try to get a higher check?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds. I got
Yeah.
more than enough grit for that.
Yeah. 15 is better.
That is better.
That is certainly better by 2.
Yeah, we'll leave it there. Fuck
We'll
it.
leave it. We'll sure. Yeah, that's certainly below average, but it's still better than nothing. You punch this thing and knock it back about 10 feet. The creature skidding across the ground as it lets out this monstrous howl. As it does, crystals begin to sprout around its feet and cascade out around it in a ripple. Alva, you have an action.
There's those big ass fucking cubicle things around here, right?
Yes. There's one very close to you, in fact.
What would it take to rip one out and throw it in between the two of us? as it
That's
tries
pretty
to do
wild.
this?
I'm gonna say it's a. You know what? For the meme, I'm gonna say it's an acrobatics check.
Can we do raw strength?
Yeah, sure. I would say raw dex or raw strength, either or.
I'll take raw strength.
All right.
Is a 16 sufficient, or do
16
you want
will
top?
pass. You rip this cubicle out of the ground and slam it down in front of you as quickly as you can as crystals scatter across the side of the wall of this thing, and your entire heads-up display screams at you. As you do that, you have a temporary wall. You can likely escape from here if you wish to, or you can punt this thing again. Up to you guys.
Fucking wanker. Gonna kick the barrier that just got put up at it and then fuck off.
Okay, sure. Roll me, it's a ranged attack, so I guess roll me a gunsling, technically.
I have improvise anything
Okay.
if you want just an attack with that.
Yeah, roll me an improvise anything attack.
I can do math. 25. And I think that crits actually because of the expanded range.
Oh,
but let me
Jesus.
fact check myself on that.
All of us are autistic, and none of us are the math kind of autistic.
I'm gonna say that will crit. Feel free to roll it up.
Yep, crits on 19s.
That's good. Then make that
And-
attack.
Yep, additional +2 to hit. So, yep.
Okay. How does that roll up?
Rolls up like 18 to the
18.
dome.
You managed to knock it out. You managed to incapacitate it.
Fucking annoying ass dog. Running
Not
out
dead,
of time.
but it's done. Yeah, I would advise not trying to kill this thing any further, but you have in fact disabled it for the purposes of this combat.
Let's get moving then, yeah?
Alright.
Hell out of here.
You back
Agreed.
towards the blast doors. It unseals, and it seals again, the darkness fading away. If entering from the terraforming labs, a clean room greets you. Despite the forest of crystalline spines coating the floor and walls, the area beyond is clean of any contaminants, fully scrubbed of the bloom. Beyond, a water-filled cavern. Laboratory equipment covers the walls of this place, and a tiled flooring surrounds a perfectly circular pool, delving deep into this facility and heading east. The laboratory beyond is a fully equipped fusion research facility. A massive ionic fusion reactor dominates the back of the lab, bulletproof glass covering a 50-foot-long wall, tiled floor interspersed by Bunsen burners, desks, terminals, clean boxes, centrifuges, and extremely complex-looking machines that you do not have the knowledge to understand. A pair of thick, sealed double doors lead to an airlock, and beyond, a reactor. Beyond the glass of the reactor contaminant area, you can see what looks to be Tannhauser's mech. Tannhauser, this is not you. This is something different. You've heard legends of a model before the North Star, something held in secret in military and government experiments, kept private from the public, something that was meant to tap in to the mind of its wielder. They call it the Polar Star. It was a Mark 0. You know about this because you have only ever seen it once, and it was an active demonstration on fellow rebels. This thing is dangerous. This thing's very existence is dangerous. It was meant to be destroyed because it is exceptionally susceptible to bloom corruption due to the general intelligence on board. You see
God, I
now,
want it.
as the entire body of the mecha is covered in topaz and crystals, two massive heavy wings of quartz ripping free from its cockpit, that it has succumbed.
It's still not a deal breaker.
Reasonable.
I think it's a nice touch.
So, I'm gonna just assume for everyone.
He turns to Wilbert and Saren.
This is Rassel, then, I'm assuming.
Probably, yeah.
Was.
Was. That's a good term, yeah, was. So, do we still intend to fuck this guy up?
Oh dear.
You also can
Full
tell...
disclosure,
Sorry.
don't feel great about our odds, but I'm down.
Wilbert? You gonna be alright?
Yeah.
Alright, well, in that case,
We have a pretty clear sight line to the thing, yeah?
Yeah, you're gonna have to enter into the reactor itself, though.
Cool. Tannhauser's gonna walk up and go, "Hey, big guy, I got a present for you." And then he's gonna start charging up the railgun.
As you do, we're gonna take one more break. So again, I can use the bathroom, but
Skill issue.
we're gonna.
Except for the part that where I
I've
need
been
to
saving
do.
the railgun for 1 minute, and it's this minute.
Here we go, lads.
1 second.
All right, give us a quick second here,
All right.
guys.
BRB.
It was I got a loading 10 railgun that is now lancing 5. Oh yeah, out of curiosity, what's everybody's movement speed? Everybody is gone. This is so sad. It's just me. It's just me now. Hi everybody. Hi Jingle Jam. Oh, never mind. Jingle Jam's gone. So sad. So sad.
So sad. They killed Jingle Jam. Why would they do this?
Boo.
Oh. Hey, what up, gang?
Hmm.
What's your funny speed?
My speed?
Yeah.
35 on the Mac. Why?
It's like total 35?
I have a speed penalty.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at my speed and I was like, I was apparently Akari was supposed to do something like really stupid speed wise, and then I realized I'm moving at 55 feet.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so I can just
Yeah, I'm taking penalties in exchange for some of my armor.
I don't have great gunslinging, but I'm probably just going to grit. Like a motherfucker.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna hit him with the funny tag of disabling all electronic bits on him. Not that I'm sure it's not gonna hurt him too much, but you know.
Doubtful, yeah. I suspect most of those bits are no longer electronic.
What did I miss?
We're talking about speed. How fast is Wilbert?
Decently fast. I have my normal 30, and then hang on, servo tuning, which adds a 10 feet. And then because I'm a deerkin technically, I can move 30 feet after using my main action once per combat.
We really are all playing lupine up in here, huh?
Technically, deerkin's a different species, but yes.
Oh shit, yeah, it would be.
I'm playing base lupine.
Same.
We all ready for the heroics roll? Actually, wait, hold on. That's a good point.
Saving mine for shenanigans.
I thought this would be the shenanigans.
Well, yes, but later. The trick is if you grit to 1 and then pop heroics, you can keep gritting to 1 as long as you keep regenerating grit.
Smart.
Hey, nerd. We're jumping in for your lunch money.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Jingle Jam. Jingle Jam's dead. They killed it. They killed Jingle Jam. It's dead. It's so sad. We're having a funeral for Jingle Jam later.
Yep.
They took Jingle Jam for its foams, PS1 Spider-Man. Hey, yo.
Ayo.
Ayo?
TMI. Thanks a lot. He says like it's our fault. We drank all his water.
True. It was my fault.
It was definitely our fault.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wah,
Wah.
wah. Okay, looks like audio's proper. All right. When we last
The
left
missile
off,
knows where it is because the missile all knows where it isn't. By subtracting where the missile is from where it isn't,
you get where the missile should be.
and you get Tannhauser. Fuck that man up.
Got it.
All right. You watch as this 8-foot tall mech pulls a 12-foot long rail cannon off of its back. You watch as it unfolds the rail cannon, connects it up, mounts the charging handle, and an energy beam slowly builds. Slowly. The bead of light becomes an orb of light. The orb of light becomes something crackling, breaking, ripping between reality. A heads-up display displays a countdown / warning, and from it, oh, there goes my headphones. Uh-oh. Desktop audio, I gotta reset all of this. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I can hear you guys just fine, but everything has exploded temporarily. Oh, no. Can anybody else hear you guys? I don't know if I fixed it or not. Give me a sec.
As if in a distant room. Yes, we're in. Somebody help us! We're on the other side of the room.
Help
we gotta
us.
get out. Help us!
Save us, please.
Help us! We're on the other side of the room. Somebody. Oh!
You have to donate money. The way to set us free.
There's an angel here and we did not agree to it.
Oh, no.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
We're the next room over here. Hello, Mario. The fitness grand pacer test
Hello,
is a
Mario.
multi-stage aerobic test designed to...
When Mario leaves his house to stomp a turdy.
Whoa, why?
Whoa.
Drake? What? No
Ah.
DM.
Okay, my mic is working fine. You guys are way quieter now, though.
Oh no.
Okay, let's see if that works. Maybe. I'm just doing some quick testing.
Okay,
Oh.
my mic is working fine. You guys are way quieter now, though.
Now I have reverb. Oh no.
I'm running out of funny stuff to say.
Oh no, they have reverb.
No.
Okay. Shit.
We're in
Okay.
a trap remix now.
Can I
Osmond Ward trap remix, baby.
Yeah.
connected physically?
That's what the bloom does to you.
I don't really have a way to do it.
Yeah, Bloom makes
Okay.
your mic have to fucking echo through other people's mics. That's really good.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate. I don't really know what to do on this. I'm sorry, guys. I can maybe turn down my television.
You're chilling.
That might do it on my end. If I turn up the TV audio, maybe like that, and then try talking.
Hello?
Holy shit! Okay, that works.
Oh, okay.
So I have to turn up my TV digitally, and then turn down my TV physically, in order to make everything audible. So I'm not gonna be able to hear you guys as well, but I'm going to be able to hear. The stream's gonna be able to hear you guys just fine.
Yeah, that sounds like technology.
Welcome to my life. The freaking headphones. I can't believe it.
Are you streaming the right the right channel for rolls on the stream?
Am I?
You are not.
Yeah, this is me telling you you're not. Hand on shoulder.
Dratini plushie. Oh, yeah. That's
Yes,
Gen Chat.
hand on shoulder.
Hello.
Gen Chat. Welcome to Osmond Ward Gen Chat, where we talk about Pokemon. I guess.
Sounds about right.
That's why
Okay.
you take advantages in engineering. That's what I'm saying.
For
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
This is fine. It might be a little bit echoey. That's not the end of the world. I can make do. Alright. For the sake of my own personal sanity, we're just gonna push through. We're gonna make it happen. This is like the last half hour maybe. You guys skipped
got this.
an entire section. Therefore you don't really have anything to do with the handler anymore. You've just kind of done a skip.
Or
Any
speedrunners like
handler, yeah. Any percent handler skip, speedrun, glitchless. Like,
Yeah.
Now we just have to survive.
Yeah, pretty much. So you kind of watch as the railgun unfolds, unfurls, everything slowly charges up. And as it does, you can see that Rassel, the man in the polar star, he's doing something. You're unsure what. He's got 3 other medium class mechs with him, and all of them are currently... It's strange. It's like they're trying to inject some kind of fuel into the reactor, but it's not blue. It's a dark green liquid substance. Viscous like oil, but not thick. It flows too easily for like a thick liquid. And as they're pumping this reactor full of it, you can hear they turn to you as you insert the railgun and charge it. And they just don't do anything. They just watch you from the background. Across all of your comms, you hear the sound of another man, Rassel, potentially, who simply says, "You all don't understand. You don't get it. The stars, they're falling. Every single one of them. Every ounce of stardust, every ounce of matter in this universe is going to fall apart. It's easiest if I just end it myself."
That sounds a little drastic.
You practice that in the mirror?
He is watching all of us. If this place goes down, we live. If I go down, we die. Think very carefully about what you're choosing to do. And this individual is clearly unstable. You can't really even see into the cockpit. You don't know if there's even a person there, or if this is the general intelligence talking.
You know what I think on the subject? I think you're running. I think you're running from whatever is behind you. Got you scared shitless. I think you're a fucking coward. I think that you've decided that you're going to drown in this place because you think any other alternative is too damn frightening. Because you looked up and you fucking flinched, you piece of shit.
Dario's right. They won't understand. This thing, this place, all of us are doomed. It's over. And he pulls the trigger. The injector activates. The reactor begins to spin up, and heat floods the passage. They do not leave the room. All around you, crystals begin to sprout from the floor.
You know, you drive a very hard bargain. But as my father once said, and Tannhauser's going to prep the railgun to launch.
Yep.
Say cheese, pretty boy. And then he's gonna let it loose.
You let it loose. Make me an attack roll.
All right. I have no advantages to gunslinging. We're just rolling this shit.
This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna give you advantage to
for.
this one.
Duh.
Yeah,
Hold
take
on.
that advantage, preferably.
Yeah. Preferably. Here.
8.
Yeah, we're gonna grit it.
Oh,
we're gonna grit it if I
fuck.
can do that. If that's possible.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah.
Lovely. Just need something that's not. That's still not. Hold
This
on.
is gonna get ugly.
I got plenty of grit. Hold on.
Plus, you can just spend 3 to hit,
Oh,
And spend
assuming
3 to hit.
that their AC isn't.
then yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Worst case scenario, we blow a Lansing 5 hole in this reactor as it's spinning.
Oh, God.
And that becomes less of an issue about the whole bloom corruption thing, right?
I think that makes it more of an issue, but you do.
Nah, come on, it'll be fine.
Everything.
I do also have an ionic cutter on mine, so I can destroy up to medium cover.
Oh, God.
Based.
You can punch through. All right.
I can punch through if we need to. It won't be pretty, but I can do it.
So you're burning 3 to hit?
Yeah, we're gonna burn 3 to hit.
Okay. You hit Code Rassel, Chaldea 0 Polar Star. Please roll me damage.
Oh, you got it. What's my int score? I think it's at least +1. It is +1. Not that that's gonna really matter. 50.
50 is taken. 5 hours of runtime reduced.
50.
5
5-0.
That's insane.
We're starting it out. It takes the hit and staggers, and as it does, you hear the pilot laughing within the cockpit. If you're going to play with fire, friend, then let's play. And their own Scarlet Tsar begins to charge. We have a timer. One more final time starting on the clock. The reactor begins to spin up. The world begins to grow dim. And all around you, bloom begins to rip apart the building. 30 minutes on the clock. Please roll me initiative.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, I love 4. 4 is such a good number. That's my number right there. 4. Yeah, that's it.
21.
Drake?
Jesus.
I'm not liking the look of this.
This is gonna get ugly.
It's fine.
Okay. They act first. So we're going 0. Then Saren. Then Odd. I don't remember your character's name.
Wilbert.
Wilbert. And then Tannhauser. Okay.
Choice.
We're gonna have some fun here. So to start off, they're going to charge for 1. They do not need to take actions to do this. They load. Second, as their main action, they're going to use an ingrown ionic lancer. From within a section above the cockpit, the crystals bloom, and from this lotus petal style crystalline blooming, a series of ionic shots ring out across the room. Going to roll against you, Scar, because you were the one who made an attack.
Lay it on me.
3d20 KH1 plus 3. 23 to hit. Crits.
Remember me. Remember me as I was.
This is gonna get ugly.
Fondly.
Okay.
Gladly.
48. This is plus int. That's gonna be 32 points.
Ow.
Yep.
Big ow.
Yep. Secondary action, it's gonna move back 30 feet away, and it is going to ready something once more. Turn is up. Next up, we're going Saren.
Well, you know what I gotta do. Rush 35 feet towards the motherfucker
Yep.
and level weapons.
You're running through into the reactor? Okay. You're doing it.
I...
Snack 1.
Yep.
Rolling it down.
Saren rushes forward and levels a shot at the big man.
Okay. As you rush into the reactor room, your cockpit screams at you. The radiation risk spikes drastically. And from it all, that timer buzzes warnings across your view. You can see it's here. You can hear the sound of the sirens going off, but you need to get close and you need to take him down before this starts.
Being good.
Hit him hard, hit him fast. 27 will hit.
Yep.
Hits by... Good bet. Oh, fuck.
20 to the
points.
dome.
He'll take it. 70.
Yep. And then as a tertiary, we're gonna just... As a tertiary, we're gonna take a systems check. Try and make sure everything is staying stable.
It's stable for now. You can see that there is some level of degradation from consistent exposure to the bloom in and among some of your hermetic seals. But for the most part, no radiation is getting through yet. If it degrades further, you're going to have to probably exit the room. But for now, you're holding up.
I'll just use the tertiary to work on that a little as best I can.
Okay.
You know, power reroutes, just flip
Roll
a few
me-
switches, all that.
Roll me vehicle maintenance.
Cool.
This is a very interesting way of handling this. I actually like this. 11, I'll allow it. That reduces stack 1 to stack 0.
24. Sorry,
Okay, that's
23,
definitely
rather.
enough. Stack 0. You're good.
Yep.
Alright. Next up on the
And-
order, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Wilbert.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
It's not great.
No.
If you wanted to be a bit of a lunatic, you could, like, cut through the reactor glass and just take pot shots through the wall.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Yeah, I could cut through the reactor glass.
Sure.
Sure.
Roll me engineering.
Okay, I don't actually have any advantages to that. Is that intelligence?
I think so.
Okay. That's a 20.
Oh shit, okay. You punch like a gun-sized hole through the glass. Just big enough for someone to stick the barrel in and fire through.
Okay. Problem number 2, I don't have a gun.
Yep, you're rolling a pacifistic match.
I see you.
Yeah, I
am, if I remember
actually-
right, yeah.
No, I'd need a main action to turn on my floodlights and try to blind him with it, huh?
You can certainly make an action for it.
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
like
allow
to
you
do
to do
that.
it as a secondary.
Okay, I'd like to turn on my floodlights and try to blind him.
Alright, flicking the switches on, targeting the light. You try to like focus it through the hole, I guess. Try to make like a beam, essentially.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, this is interesting. Roll me. Roll me. I'm trying to think. I wouldn't say this is a gunsling check, but I mean, roll me a standard int check, I guess, to see if you know how to do this.
Fair.
I don't think it's really that. I don't think there's anything
That's
that
a
really.
natural 20.
A natural 20. Okay, fair
So
enough.
22.
Natural 20. You focus this floodlight through into a laser, and you just like slam the cockpit with it, and yeah, it seems to work. The guy screeches, dropping slightly out of the way. He's gonna take blind 1 for the current moment. He can no longer use magic. This is extremely good for next round, because he was gonna.
I'm good with that being my turn.
Very cool. You've disrupted a bit of the turn order. Tannhauser.
If I may make a suggestion after
sure.
that, scramming the reactor will probably be a good idea.
Scram? That is a smart idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have enough action left to do that?
Just more of a note for next turn.
Yeah. Okay, next turn I'll do that.
Okay. So how far away is he now? He's at the back of the reactor, or he's still like midway through?
He's going back about 60 feet. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got enough movement to get up to him. 55 movement speed, go burr.
For real. Modified stuff. That's how it is.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What's so we're on like a catwalk in like the middle of the reactor, right?
Yes, you're fighting over essentially a reactor coolant pit. The blue light flooding up from below, now turned green by whatever fluid has been pumped in here. And then the reactor core itself is rapidly spinning right in front of you, the light cascading off the walls like an aurora borealis. Reds and blues of plasma like covering the available surface.
Tannhauser's gonna go on his comm over to Saren and hey, you're right next to him. What do you think? You think we got this?
Gonna be a little tight, but I'm down.
One interesting thing to note, Saren, now that you mention it, you can't see him through the cockpit. It's just covered in crystals.
Something's fucky with the cockpit. We crack that thing open like an egg, we might be able to get somewhere.
All right. In that case, Tannhauser's gonna come up next to Saren and start trying to wail on this guy.
Okay. Feel free.
All right. So we're gonna do 2 unarmed attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 1 round of combat, so I get that much bonus.
Mm-hmm.
One is a crit for a total of 31, and 1 is 24.
Okay. 31 will hit, 24 will hit by 1.
Sweet. We will do the damage for the first one. Should be, that's the regular one.
21 will definitely be taken.
And then the crit for 25.
25? All right. 91, 101, 116. 116. Okay. As you deal enough damage to crack the cockpit glass, you see through the crystals. Whatever pilot was in here is dead. There, you see a skull staring back at you through the crystal.
That sounds about right.
There's nobody
Yep.
piloting this thing.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everything I've got. Yeah, no, that's everything.
Okay. In response to Tannhauser cracking Zero's cockpit, Code Banshee will activate. You're in contact range. Please roll me an endurance check of a DC of 18 or more.
You got it.
Okay,
Pass.
you pass against the general intelligence. You do not take deafen or blind, but you take stun for 1d2 rounds. I don't remember.
Question, is this a fear effect?
This is not a fear effect. As it targets you, all of your systems and hydraulics lock up and your mech is disabled. All of your heads-up displays begin flashing in wildly, different colors and lights, and it basically appears to try to trigger an epileptic attack on you. You succeed against it, so it doesn't manage this, but your mecha is locked up. Basically short-range EMP. Secondary action, it's going to try to hit you in the face. It's gonna
Which
swing.
you? But we're both in range.
It's gonna aim for Tannhauser. Tannhauser's already been cracked.
All right.
Natural 20 again. Fuck me, dude.
I have only been crit this entire session.
It's kind of crazy how many times I've fucking crit your ass.
I'll also make a note. My mech has capacity for 2 people, so if your mech breaks, you can jump in mine.
Oh, it's
Yep.
gonna.
Yep.
It's gonna.
I'm trying to
Yeah, so,
remember what's the brawl on a medium mech?
2.
2? Brawl 2, so that's gonna be 64. Oh god, plus strength, so that's plus 8. 21.
Yeah, no, that'll crack right through the mech. That's it.
Fuck.
She's complete.
Okay, 53. 53 took ya. Alright, you watch as this thing takes what looks like a shunt piston off another mech. It attaches it to your shield and shatters the whole thing. You rapidly start taking radiation damage, but because you're up above this thing and you're near what's their name, Wilbur, you're able to run out if you wish.
So you said we can see inside the cockpit now,
Yes,
right?
there is nobody left.
There's no pilot. Are there still controls?
Yes, there are.
Oh no.
If it's possible, I'd like to activate my Lupine Heroics and attempt to get in there and start fucking with the mech.
You're absolutely able to do so. Fucking hell. Roll me... I don't know, dude. Roll me an endurance check. This is crazy.
Alright, endurance. I have plus
You're
2 con.
hijacking him, huh?
I do have a bonus. Where's
Clever guy.
Okay, cool. Sorry. 15?
That will be... I'm gonna give you a DC of 17.
Okay. Well, in that case, probably just gonna be gritting. How much grit do I have left? I got 9 grit left. I can grit to 15, right? Is that something I can do on skill checks?
Yes, you can absolutely do
Yeah,
that.
we'll do that then.
All
Because
right.
then, yeah, 50 plus 2.
You hijack the mech. You rip yourself through the crystals, the shards catching on your skin and clothing as you pull yourself through. The plug suit tearing in places as whatever you're wearing basically rips itself apart. However, you're in the cockpit of the mech. You can see the skeleton of Russell still wearing all of his clothing, still carrying a rifle in hand, slumped at the controls, body long decomposed. Which is weird, considering they've only been here 4 days. Bodies don't have enough time to decompose this rapidly. You see that the cockpit is supposed to be pristine, but crystals have ripped free of several critical components. Controls for life support, for oxygen, all of that is ripped open, and you see at the top of the cockpit a single glowing rectangular disc of some assortment, flashing a variety of colors.
Well, that seems important.
It seems to have wires connecting to every single one of the critical, like, mainline computer systems. Some kind of general intelligence system.
Is there some kind of, like, can I still access the comm system on
Yes.
this thing? Cool. Tannhauser's gonna get on the comm system and call over to Saren and be like, hey,
My thing's fucked. I think I got enough radiation in my bones to make sure they melt off for good. I'm gonna make sure this thing blows up, or at least doesn't come out after you. You make sure you shut whatever the fuck this is down, okay?
Okay.
Godspeed, man. Being good.
and
I'll
Tannhauser
save you a drink.
is going
Good luck,
to
buddy.
take his prosthetic arm, which can
Okay.
punch through cover, and uppercut into this colorful box.
Okay. I am going to deal a shit ton of damage to you. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. You take 42 points of damage.
All right. That is a lot.
Several hundred volts of electricity arc through your body, head to toe, and out the bottom of the mech. As it does, the entire cockpit sparks and blackens and blooms with energy. Ionic arcs ripping apart the skeleton of this machine. As it does, an explosion ricochets through the cockpit, and you are caught within the fire with nowhere to go.
I would like to use the rest of my remaining grit to grit to 1.
Fuck yeah. Alright, I
And then-
kind of figured.
I would like to get into the controls and force it to walk backward until it falls into the coolant pit.
Oh fuck, okay. You survive. You managed to rip this thing free and force it off the side of the reactor. The last thing you see is blue light engulfing you. And in your head, a woman's voice screaming. Tannhauser is gone. Saren, what do you do?
Oh man.
Cut power to the fucking system. There should be
Yeah.
an emergency cutoff. Still 3 mechs here, and I'm about to have a bad day.
Roll me engineering.
I ain't doing it.
Oh, okay.
There's still 3 motherfuckers here
Oh,
that
that's
I
true.
hold.
That's true. Okay, engineering is not gonna happen. You can cut power. I think I'll let you do that as a main action. The other enemies in the room, I need to think on what exactly that's gonna look like, because you just cut off the core of this whole thing. Actually, odd. Goose, roll me D100s.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This might actually have just straight up ended the fight, and I need to see if it did or not. Fails. Fails. Final enemy. Fails. Wow. Okay. Fuck. The polar star detonating and falling is enough to disrupt something within this room. The crystalline growths throughout the chamber slowly seem to recede into the ground, and all of the other mechs in the area shut down. You're left in silence as the corruption's influence stops working on any of the self-isolated machinery.
Huh.
Combat is over, and you're still taking radiation. 7 minutes on the clock.
Is your mech still functional, or do you want to hop in mine?
I'm good.
Okay.
Actually, this would be counted as extreme, I'd think, for rad status.
Yeah.
no
I think
shit.
this probably counts as extreme rads.
Yo.
Oops. Fuck.
We
Yeah.
did what we came around for.
I didn't think
I-
about that.
Sorry, buddy. See you in hell.
Yep.
I don't want to go to
Aaron
hell.
books off.
Oh man.
All right. Emergency shut off. You know where it is. You know how to get to it. You can probably hit it. Are you going to do so?
Yeah.
All right. Roll me an endurance check.
Why is it endurance? What horrible things are about to happen to me?
Nothing in particular yet.
21.
You tear the handle free of the crystalline growths attached to it and trying desperately to hold it in place, and you tear through all of the crystal and topaz and quartzite and shunt it into the ground. As you do, sparks fly across the electrical components and cabling, and the reactor slowly drops to nothing. A quiet falls across the facility.
Okay.
Combat is over.
Saren stalks away from the mess behind her, scoops down for a moment beside Raven, cracks off a little souvenir from the cockpit, and keeps walking.
Good. Alright. You do so. As you take what you can from the cockpit, we're gonna cut slightly in time. The camera pans out to where Alina, I can't remember her name now. God damn it, it's been a second.
She was so unimportant to the grand scheme of things.
I thought it was going to be a lot more important is the problem. I thought it would be like significantly more. I need to adjust the role of certain characters within the plot overall, because that should have been more, well, it would have been more important if you had actually handled all of the other rebels. There was a whole story outline on how you got here, and you guys basically hard skipped the whole thing by not acting in the reception desk and not acting within Arsenal. That basically skipped half the plot.
Wow.
Real, yeah. I need to maybe expand out the eastern side, but it was good for 3 hours and 8 minutes. So honestly, good enough for a one shot.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, we pan back out and we can see that Alina is kind of slumped in her chair watching all of this go down, and kind of quietly shakes her head as she watches the cockpit's comms and camera slowly flicker out. She looks to the other officers to her left and her right and says, "Go down there, collect them. The rest of them are unimportant. It appears that they don't care enough to cause problems, and whatever they were capable of is no longer possible. Cotheans protect their own." The two officers salute, turn on their heel, and exit. And Alina slowly rubs her thumb against the rebel's token under her coat. We fade to black, and we end the session here. I would say that's a reasonable place to stop, at least.
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
Ugh.
This was our first time running this module. I think that it was fine. I think that I need to make some adjustments and some clarifications for certain things, but I think overall that was a good enough half hour.
Great job, everybody.
Good job,
Great
Yeah.
everyone.
job. Good stuff.
Yep.
It's a great
Good
time.
job, team.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Good job, guys. Thank you to Axe for fucking 55 euros. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well done. Additionally, to anybody who's watching this module is free to download. If you want to pick up a copy of Astral Shackles and run it for yourself, I have access to a link to this right here. I will post and send that. You're welcome to download it, play it for yourselves, and let me know if there's anything else that you would like to do or adjust. From there, everybody, let's say goodbye to our lovely viewers and basically talk about what to do for next week, I guess.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Bye, Rhino. Thanks for showing up, you little guy.
Farewell, guys. It was sick.
Bye, Pookies.
All right. And
See you,
we
nerds.
are